Listen up, Earth Angels. We're in a whole new world now, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to step out of the confines of logic and take a leap of faith. The winds of change have been a blowing, baby. And anything that is not tethered to truth, that is not built on sturdy foundation, is getting swept away. And like things look a little, jumbled up because everything's been kicked up. The dust has been kicked up. The wind is blowing. It's like been in our eyes, like dust is getting in it, and it's like been a little hard to see, but like the storm is over. We're in a whole new world. We made it. So yeah, all you have to do now is just step out of the confines of logic and take a leap of faith. Mm? Okay, first of all, first things first, look at these nails. Oh my God. They're a bunch of little fruits and they're like beaded. Look at, they're all different. Look at this little grapefruit. Oh my God, stop. Or like, oh, these grapes, this papaya. So good. I love it. Love my nail tech. She's so brilliant. But you know what she told me today? She's moving to Spain. Oh my God. So, my girl, of course, she is so brilliant. Of course, she's going international. Of course, she's going global, especially with how, the US has been treating our brilliant immigrants. Yeah, we deserve to lose them. We need to miss our water once our well runs dry. Because, oh my gosh, like, I love my brilliant Venezuelan nail tech who will be heading off to greener pastures in Spain, okay? All right, so she's gonna be in Spain. Last week, our neighbor, they are moving to North Carolina and they quit their job and they're like starting a new career path. They're going back to school, nursing or something. I have another friend who has been thinking of selling their house and then moving abroad, maybe being a digital nomad. I have friends who've been stepping into a new identity. All their life, they've been like, oh, let me be behind the scenes. Let me be, nice. Let me try to. And now they are practicing being a bitch. They're practicing being mean. They're practicing just speaking the truth without sugarcoating it or softening it. They're stepping into the identity of someone who just says it, who tells it like it is. Maybe you've been stepping into, you like quit your job, your 9 to 5, and now you're starting entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. I feel like I didn't even say it right. And it feels weird, right? Because you haven't done it before. But, you know, we are being called to expand past logic, the logic that has kept us safe, right? Kept us small, kept us predictable. And, a lot of us are taught, you don't like to have this fear of the unknown. But I'm just hearing you guys, the unknown is the path. Oof. Step outside the confines of logic and take a leap of faith. I was thinking about this all day anyway, and then I've been watching episodes of The Twilight Zone, and literally there was this episode where like the kind of end message was step outside of the confines of logic. It was about this scientist who realized that like I've been talking about, we have the power to be in Barbados, to use the power of our mind, the power of our belief to create reality, to create changes in the physical reality. And so in the Twilight Zone episode, he is this scientist who's like logic and the rules of science, but like he had to update his rules. He had to add some more rules, some caveats to it. He had to expand past logic. Human logic was a little too confined for what his reality was reflecting back to him. And he had to take a leap of faith and be like, man, this doesn't make sense. It shouldn't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. And he does it and it works. And that's what you're doing these days. And it's even crazier because in this episode, it's like from the 70s, and the guy who's the main character is like the sidekick in Quantum Leap. You know, I love Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula. So in Quantum Leap, Scott Bakula has this like, I don't know if he's like a sidekick, but he's the guy who like is grounded in the like present reality. He like knows what's going on, and he gives Scott Bakula clues of what he's supposed to be doing in each of his quantum leaps. Okay? Powerful and crazy and serendipitous. So I feel like you are on the precipice. You've been, kind of at a crossroads in this liminal space. You've left the old thing, but you're not yet grounded in the new thing. And you are maybe, you're hesitating now because you're starting to like use your logic. You're starting to make sure, other people approve of what you're going to do. You're maybe taking a poll of like, what do you think? Or you're seeing what other people have done when your path is in the unknown. So if you are overly attached to knowing, you're off base. The universe wants you to relax, baby, to surrender a little bit, to be surprised, to be curious. Oof, we're literally in a whole new world now. I love it. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. Oof, no one to tell us no. No, like, oh, you gotta go over there. You're only dreaming. That's magical thinking. Baby, that's the only type of thinking there is, honey. Now that we're in our God consciousness, our Godfidence, we understand that reality is as big as we want to make it. We're as powerful as we want to claim ourselves to be. Ooh! I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be. Every turn a surprise. Ooh. Every moment red letter. That's how it's gonna be. Every moment you're not gonna know what it is, but it's gonna be like a pleasant surprise. You're gonna be like, oh, that's what's going on. That's what's around the corner. Ooh, I love it. Every moment is going to be a red letter moment. I didn't look up the meaning of red letter moment, but pretty sure it means like awesome, bold-faced, like exciting, important, pivotal. And it's right. That is where you're at right now. Ooh. And fortune favors the bold. Success takes more audacity than talent. And you have both audacity and talent. So, bitch, you cannot lose. So I know you have this fear, you have the police state, the surveillance state in your head that is telling you, no, you don't want to say that. You better think twice. Oh, you're gonna just take up music? You don't know anything about that. What? Like, you're gonna just like get rid of all your stuff and move across the country? Across the world? Yeah, you are. And it's going to work. The universe, spirit, God, your highest self needs you to take the leap. You're right on the edge. You're like really going to just like go back. You think you followed your heart to the ledge, to the precipice, to the crossroads, just for you to be like, oh, let me do what like I know. Let me go take the, more traveled path. What's everyone else doing? Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Come on. Come on, babe. Every turn is a surprise. So maybe you're being intentional about it. You're like, every day I come out of my house, I come out of my front door, and I make a left. Maybe tomorrow you're going to go out the back door and you're going to make a right. You're going to do everything different, baby. Everything. And it's all going to work out. Go back and watch my other episodes. I think maybe the last one or the one before, it's about like what changes when you realize your success is inevitable. I was talking with Billy about this. Like, if we accept the reality that he is this brilliant king who changes the world, I am this brilliant oracle and queen who is able to tell him, like, yeah, we win. It works. We pull it off. If he knows that, then he doesn't have to be like, oh, well, let me make sure I've done this, or let me help these guys out and let me do that. Like, no, babe, you can relax. Your success is inevitable. You don't have to rush. You don't have to stress. You don't have to second guess yourself. You know exactly what to do. You're following your heart for once. And actually, you're looking back and you're seeing that all the times that you didn't follow your heart, you trusted yourself a little less. You regretted it. You were like, damn. I knew what I wanted to do, and I let other people talk me out of it. I let myself be talked out of it. And you're mad at yourself. But it's okay. We're in this whole new world now, babe. The rules are different. Things that are not built on truth and love, sturdy foundation, have been uprooted and they're like being blown and scattered. So if things are falling out of your life right now, let it. You're not supposed to hold on. You're supposed to be separating yourself from these. If you have to hold on too tight, if you got to go chase after it, it's not for you, babe. You look ridiculous. You know when like like papers blow out of your hand when there's a gust of wind and you're like trying to like get them up, but like the papers keep flying and you just look so crazy. If people, jobs, relationships, opportunities are, getting kicked up and like, oh, it's crazy and confusing. It's like taking a lot of steps now. It's like not for you. And I know the sunk cost fallacy. It's a logic, but it's also a fallacious logic. It's not true. It's not correct. So step out of the confines of logic. The logic that's telling you like, well, I should stay in this situation because I've been in it a long time. Other people say I should stay in it. Like, I don't know what else I would do. Step out of those confines. You'll figure it out. It will be presented to you. It will be clear. The how isn't up to you. So you just gotta believe. You gotta hold the vision. Ooh, that was also the moral of that Twilight Zone episode I just watched today. Gotta believe, babe. Your belief is the operant power. Whatever you say goes. Let me see. Did I say everything I wanted to say? I probably did. Yes, yes. Whole new world. Confines of logic. The unknown is the path. Okay? So, if things start to seem a little too familiar, you start to go to the comfortable, thing, the thing that you've done time and time again, the thing that everyone expects you to do. Take a breath and consider what it would be like to do the opposite. And consider, what if everything goes right? If you knew it was going to go right, what would you do? even if you haven't done it before, even if you have no 3D proof that it will work. If your assumption is that it will go right, babe, it will. Your brain will filter out all the evidence that indicates it's not going right. It will instead reinterpret that evidence as just evidence of it going right. And if this doesn't make sense, it doesn't have to. You're transcending logic right now. This is bigger than just human logic. You're bigger than just human logic. Yeah. What time is it? 11:55. I'm gonna get off to bed, you guys. Okay, again, look at my nails. So cute, right? They're a bunch of little tiny fruits covered in beads. My little beaded fruits. And look, here they're like, it's a group of them. See that papaya? Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, look at this little avocado. So good. Anyway, I've delivered the message. Let me know what you think, okay? Oh my God, I didn't mean to keep on these fucking like comments. But let me know what you think on the comments on the video later. Compliments only. And yeah, this is all made up. You're doing a great job. Yeah, that's it. All right, take the leap. Do it. Let me talk you off the ledge. Do it. Success takes more audacity than talent. And you're already incredibly talented. So you just need a little bit of audacity, babe. You need a little bit of the audacity that Donald Trump shows or an Israeli shows. No talent, all audacity. Gets you quite far. So you got the audacity and the talent, baby. You better take that leap. You better not trap yourself in the confines of logic. It never works. We're in a whole new world. So the rules are different. Okay. Getting out of here. Love you. Talk to you Earth Angels tomorrow. I'll see ya. I love you so much. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.